To Marked by Wrestling plays 2K25, and we're back for an Intercontinental title tournament. And what we're going to be doing today is ladder matches. So we'll see how it goes. We are in Saturday night's main event, and we have an 8-man tournament field of former Intercontinental champions from the self-proclaimed greatest Intercontinental champion of all time, the Honky Tonk Man, all the way up through, I believe, Razor Ramon. So we're looking some former champions between 88 and 94, given the look of the title at that time. It's not an exhaustive list, of course, because, well, you can only pick 8 people for a tournament in 2K, so it's a shame you can't get a bigger field, at least not to my knowledge. Maybe you can, and I haven't figured that out yet. But to my knowledge, 8 is the highest field you can get. So that's what we're working with. So we'll see what comes of this tournament. The Honky Tonk Man, of course, never really would strike me as a ladder match type. So we're hopeful here that the Heartbreak Kid can make short work of the Elvis impersonator. We'll see what happens. Okay. This is going to be... There's going to be some negotiating going on for sure. So we're going to be going for...
Reaching for the prize. The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now. They know this could be it. This very well might be.
Wow. What a shrewd move by the Honky Tonk Man to catch me in that powerbomb.
Yes, but risk is what this is all about. You have to approach any ladder match with the same devil-may-care attitude, no matter how many competitors there are. You have to put it all on the line if you want to reach the top of the ladder first.
Alright, reversal. A little Fez press action from the Heartbreak Kid.
Just like that.
Alright, we've dumped Honky. Let's see if we can finish the job here. Uh-oh. Too high. Is that going to be it? No, it's not. Alright, I'm probably going to have to deal with some finishers here. I don't know if the match itself would have been entertaining, but as far as gimmicks go, I feel like Shawn Michaels and the Honky Tonk Man could have had some entertaining promos back and forth, or some silliness, you know?
And gets sent right into the corner. Headlock applying a nice short jab to the bridge of the nose. Sit-out slam. He's starting to look battered. This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down. Oh my gosh, what impact! Boom! Set him up. Russian leg sweep.
Russian leg sweep action here. Alright, now. Sweet chin music.
A move like that usually signals the end is near. But the final prize is still dangling above the ring. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Trying to grab it. This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity on match. It's only a matter of time now. Furiously trying to unhook it now. Could be mere seconds away from unhooking it now. I think he's got this.
Dang. Alright, this is going to be a challenge.
Honky-tonk man snaps his opponent down, and now from the middle rope.
Bad news on the fist drop.
You gotta wonder if Michaels can fight his way back into this.
All right, I'm probably gonna get hit with a shake, rattle, and roll here. Wow.
Honky-tonk man, shake, rattle,
And yeah,
really great swinging neck
we're gonna have a hard time getting up now.
usually secure him the victory, but he still
I'm
needs to
gonna
make
have
a
to
climb.
chase him. Get up, Sean.
Setting the ladder
Come on,
match
showstopper.
almost touching the prize at this point. Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? This could end it all right here. All eyes are glued high above the ring.
Okay. Uh-oh.
He's donning the crimson mask after that move. Goodness, look at this. This is an all-or-nothing situation. Gonna try and unhook it now. Victory is literally within reach. Sees his chance to go for the win here. The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
I don't know how many times I have to do this. There it is. 3 times. Okay. Little spot off the top of the ladder. And Shawn Michaels advances into the next round of the tournament. Gets a little color, but he'll be all right. So our next match here will be the British Bulldog versus Mr. Perfect. We have Razor Ramon and the Ultimate Warrior, and Bret the Hitman Hart and Roddy Piper. So, gonna control Mr. Perfect for this next match, but we'll see what brings us our next competitor. Here we go. Also, I'm putting damage retention in this tournament like I usually do, so be interesting to see how that affects things going into the deeper rounds of the tournament.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra. Oh, man. Devastating kick. Can only be spiked like that so many times before they're ultimately down for the count. Look out! What? Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks. Dropping the knee. Followed up by...
Of course, doing this move to the outside, this would mean we're going to commercial break at this point, because that's always the clue to go to commercial. The dive to the outside.
Delivered into the barricade. Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade. Mr. Perfect is making it hard to get any offense on him. It's going to be hard to stop Perfect here. Is there any strategy to a ladder match, or is it just pure chaos? Well, sometimes chaos is the strategy.
Ouch.
If there's constant action and the ladders flying everywhere, you can at least be certain no one else is safely making their climb.
Shoulder right to the knee. Oh, colliding with the barricade. Face first off the barricade. Oh, brutal forearm. Scoop slam. And Davey Boy can't stop any offense coming his way. You gotta wonder what this does to the British Bulldog's confidence. What incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. Just launched. Hands down with the suplex. He'll make his way to the ring. Got the ladder in the center of the ring, right where he wants it. It's all about placement, and he knows that. Snapmare. Perfectly executed.
Alright, let's get a non-pinning perfect plex and then see if we can climb that ladder.
And now is the time to act and go for that brass ring.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking. Victory is within reach now. The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
He's so close. He can't waste any time here. Closing in on the prize here.
We got it. Saving those specials is a good idea. That'll be a nice little shortcut to the retrieval of the briefcase. Alright. Yeah, not getting a lot of stars. There aren't going to be a lot of stars in this tournament. I don't think so. Alright, Razor and the Ultimate Warrior. I mean, I gotta pick the bad guy in this one. I always forget what iteration of the Ultimate Warrior. Okay, it's WrestleMania 5. Alright. Oof. Down I go quickly.
Mounting their opponent and just...
Hey, Sophie. Yeah, I had a great time. A and I had a blast with everybody talking movies, and we'll do that again next month. So we're going to do it sparingly, you know, month to month, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. Thanks for joining us.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Caught him right in the jaw. Ugh, what a shot. And another just non-stop aggression. Just going all out with every blow.
He's got passion. You always want friends with passion when it comes to things you guys care about, you know. Yeah. Tournaments are an easy thing to just hop on for an hour and play, you know, Sophie. I mean, I'm open to suggestions for other things, but I don't want to waste a lot of my streaming time just going through and building a match or whatever, you know. So if you guys want to see something else like a Royal Rumble or I don't know, a War Games or something like that, we can do that as well. But yeah, just tournament working works for me. All right. Firmly in control here.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Warrior really needs to load up the rocket fuel here if he's going to have a shot at winning this match. I don't know that that's going to happen. But let's see if I can... This is probably not a smart move. But I'm not the smartest man. Alright. Drop down. Let's see. Throwing the Rock's name last night. Well, you know, I mean, I'm sure he means well, but, you know, you got to be a team player in an industry, or else you're just going to have a hard time being truly successful. So, whatever happens in Fantastic Four will lead into, I guess you mean Doomsday. I know you said Endgame there, but I'm assuming you meant Doomsday. That makes sense, though, because I do feel it seems like Fantastic Four. It's going to be kind of the linchpin of Marvel moving forward until they get to the X-Men phase of things. Okay. Boom. Got that. Goodbye, Warrior. You might have been an Intercontinental Champion, a popular one at that, but you did not beat the bad guy, who is a ladder match champion of Intercontinental title proportions. Alright, last one, the Hitman and the Rowdy one. Let's see what we can do with the Hitman. Although these two in a ladder match would have been nuts back in the day as well. Probably not as crazy as like a Hardy Boy type match, but the way those guys just fight would have worked. Hulk and Spider-Man, huh? Interesting. They're not going to vacate the women's tag titles, huh? Okay, well, I wonder if they will either just be dormant and not be defended, or if, with or without Liv's permission, they'll substitute Roxanne Perez in for her. I'm a big fan of them substituting Roxanne Perez. So, one, you keep the titles, active, and also you give Roxy some screen time, and two, you give Liv something to be mad about when she comes back. And I mean, I think all those things are positive. So who knows what will happen though. Superman and Fantastic Four, yeah. I am excited for both of them. I normally don't buy my movie tickets ahead of time in terms of once you start seeing commercials that tickets are on sale. But for both of those movies this summer, I did do that. So I already have my A-list. Oh, I didn't know we could go out here. This is cool. What I was going to say? Yeah, so I'm very interested in Superman and Fantastic Four this summer. So I reserved my A-list seats already, and we're going to have a good time. Now, well, the only one I missed was Thunderbolts. So I might see if I can still find that somewhere before Fantastic Four. Maybe I can find it at a cheaper theater or something and go see it there. But I'm sure it's going to be helpful to see. I can't believe we're doing all this fighting in the crowd and we only have 1 star. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. I got bulldogged. Let's see. We've created some distance.
Returning to the ring now.
Oh. No, this isn't going to work.
Piper making it clear he owns
Yeah, go ahead and taunt me.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly. Just another insane display of power. Oh, ouch. Ooh.
You have to scrap the evolution card. I didn't see that. You say that before. Well, I figured they were probably going to have to make a few adjustments with Liv's injury. But hopefully... Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, no. Crash and burn.
Hoisted up into the snap suplex.
Let's see if I can hit that little Bret Hart elbow. And that was a splash.
Consecutive attacks keeping Hot Rod off his game. Piece by piece, Hitman's chipping away.
Okay.
Kicked all the way to the floor.
Man, Bret and Roddy, no matter what the match is, always going to have a lot to do, a lot to shine.
I guess he thinks the one thing missing in this match is a steel chair.
Down he goes.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Trying to reach it, trying to win.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here. Too late to stop now, though.
Just has to unhook it. It's close.
All right, Bret wins.
Grabs it, and the ladder match is over.
Superman, yeah. That's why I'm seeing Superman beforehand. I'm going to see it like on Wednesday or Thursday. It's going on opening night so that we can go ahead and get that. Okay, we have got our semifinal set between Shawn Michaels and Mr. Perfect. And, hey, Rickety, way to go. Yeah, I was kind of entertained by that Bret Piper match, man. They always go hard, even if it's a video game. So we got Shawn and Mr. Perfect, Razor, and the Hitman. So, here we go. I mean, it's a ladder match, right? So we got to see if Shawn can get it done. I wonder if he'll still be busted open from the first match. It appears he is not, though. By the way, everybody, I just want to let you guys know, we thought tonight that A and B were not going to be able to go live for SmackDown. Turns out they are, so they'll still be fine, but I went ahead and made plans to go live myself to cover for them, so I've got everything all set up. So we'll both be live tonight, so if you want to dip in and say hi in between A and B going live tonight, I will be on as well. So there's a lot to watch tonight for SmackDown. King and Queen of the Ring tournament is advancing. We got Sammy and Randy Orton. We've got Asuka and Alexa Bliss. I'm going to have a hard time picking who's going to win that match. And it's not counter-programming. Oh, gosh. We're not counter-programming. I'm not trying to take away from anybody. I'm just trying to grow. And then also we've got Cena and Killings tonight as well. And Wyatt Six still trying to make their presence known against the Street Profits. Maybe Damian Priest is going to chase after Jacob Fatu, but Solo has already told him tonight, like, I want you to come out here and tell everybody you love me, like some kind of toxic rom-com. So, but I'm going to be here for it. So, we'll see what happens. Speaking of rom-coms, I saw the movie Materialists yesterday. It wasn't bad. I think movies are missing. Yeah, Rickety, I heard that rumor came from Coach, though, and pretty much anything Coach says, I don't believe. I just don't. I don't put any stock in anything he says. All of his rumors are so kind of, well, to be frank, wildly unfounded. I don't believe it. Because I'm sitting here wondering, why would TKO go through with buying AAA if they were looking to sell off WWE? That doesn't make any sense at all. Uh-oh. Nope, you better jump. Uh-oh, this is gonna suck. Why am I doing this? Wow. That's... Yeah, so that's the thing. He's just starting rumors. That's the thing. Coach is just starting rumors. He's as reliable as any of us, you know. Oh, Sophie, they had a family issue, but everything's fine now. So we thought that they wouldn't be able to make it back in time, but everything worked out okay. So everybody's good as far as I understand. So they're going to go back to their original programming, but Shawn Michaels advances. Yeah. So we'll just both be on our respective channels tonight. So I'm looking forward to spending time with anybody who's around. All right. Heartbreak Kid goes to the finals. I said that match was bad. You know, what's funny is I do remember seeing a Shawn Michaels Mr. Perfect match back in the day that even, I mean, I love Razor, but I got to go with Brett. And also, we've already seen a Razor Shawn ladder match. I don't need to recreate that. Yeah, I don't know why certain former employees always want to do that. You could always just have 2 tabs open, Sophie. You know, just have them both open. Give us both the views. Anyway. Let's see. All right. Uh-oh. Brett and Razor also faced off in the first round of the 1993 King of the Ring.
That's something to keep in mind, though. It's rarely just ladders being used in a ladder match.
The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry. Backbreaker. Tick-tock.
5 moves of doom, baby. Yeah, it was a long time ago. The Brett and Razor match from back then was a lot of fun, though. Those guys worked really well together. It was a shame they couldn't do more with each other when both of them were in WCW, but even though I loved WCW back then, it was a mess. The promotion was a mess, so it's no surprise they couldn't recapture that magic. Alright, let's get a... Yeah, I feel like Brett's always going to be upset with Goldberg. Like, I mean, I think we're all sad that we lost some prime Brett years, but it's just really sad and unfortunate, but hating Goldberg for the rest of his life isn't going to do anything to save it. Okay. Oh, hello. That was a very Brett reversal. Now let's see if I can end this match. Nope. Too much of a recovery. Oh, I would have loved to see Kurt and Brett go off. That they would have done so well, especially like that anti-American Bret Hart would have just been amazing. Okay. We have our final set between Brett and Shawn. A match made in the stars. We did almost get Stone Cold and Hogan. That I'm curious how that would have gone, because I feel like at that time Austin really needed to win that match. Will it be the Montreal Screwjob Part 2? Let's see if I can recreate it in some form or fashion and see what we've got. Shawn and Brett.
These superstars have left it all on the line, and they are one match away from victory. The end is...
Shawn is already in worse shape than Brett is for the midsection, but he's already trying to even it out, though. Yeah. Honestly, I'll say this. I think Rock Hogan was the better matchup instead of Austin Hogan. I'll always want to know what Austin Hogan would have been like, but Rock was far more of a Hogan type of wrestler than Austin was. Austin was much more, even in his brawling days, and Stone Cold was always much more of a technician than The Rock was, and The Rock was far more of a entertainer wrestler most of his career. So he and Hogan were good partners for that. Yeah, it's a shame we never got Sting Undertaker either. That is, I think that's at the top of most wrestling fans' lists of matches we wish we got that we never did. All right, suplex. Oh, great sound on the bump too. Oh, I guess I can't put him out of the table. I thought I'd be able to, but I guess not.
I think it's time to clear out. Yeah, this is a bad situation. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, if Rock doesn't get successful in Hollywood, that's a major butterfly effect moment, because you got to think about the people who Cena among them, the many people who ascended in his absence. I don't know if CM Punk ever gets the success in WWE. Oh man, next year 2K is going to have so many logos. It's probably going to drive people crazy. Uh-oh. Brett with the reversal. Always Brett with the reversal.
Face first with a waistlock takedown. And the impact battles Michaels late in this match. Yeah, Brett continues to maintain that precision.
Okay. This will be my last match for the stream, because I'll have to go get ready for SmackDown and set that all up. So we'll have a good time. We'll have a good time discussing SmackDown. So yeah.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
I will say Cena's push probably would have started the same way, because Cena started off on SmackDown, and The Rock was around during those days, but he was on Raw and feuding with, he was helping Mick Foley and stuff, and when they were feuding with Evolution. But I think, was it 05 maybe? Once he's world champion, and then he gets drafted to Raw, and they switch with Batista and all that stuff. I'm curious if all that actually happens though. Uh-oh. Is he gonna knock over the ladder, or is he gonna come fight me? Here we go. Okay. Oh gosh. What a bump by Shawn. Alright, let's see. Triple H's heart attack absolutely changed things as well. I honestly would have loved to see Triple H have a little, not like a match, but just like an interference with the final boss. I think that would have been really exciting. Having The Undertaker show up at WrestleMania instead was still good, though. Okay. Let's set the ladder up first. Alright. Teardrop suplex. Alright. I heard rumors that Taker was interested in being a creative. I mean, he is a good old school mind, but But yeah, We'll see. Oh, caught me. Yeah, the coach doesn't know jack about Vince buying. I'm sure, yeah, maybe he wants to buy back WWE, but he's not going to. Like, he sold off a bunch of his stock and everything. Like, it's just no way. Like, if they're having all the record dates they say they're having, then they're making money. So, like, TKO themselves may not be having the best time right now, but doesn't have anything to do with WWE specifically, though. Oh, shoot. Get down. Come on. Reach. 1, 2. And we got it. We have an Intercontinental Champion. You're absolutely right, Sophie. Anybody who literally and sincerely wants Vince McMahon back is nuts, and is not, or just hasn't been watching wrestling that long, doesn't understand how problematic it would be to have him back. And I don't think he's the devil. I mean, he did do some things well, but the number of things that he did that were worse for wrestling, especially at this point, far outweigh the good things he did. So here is our Intercontinental Champion, Shawn Michaels, defeating the Honky Tonk Man, defeating Mr. Perfect, defeating Bret the Hitman Hart in the ladder match. Thank you guys so much for following along with that. And yeah, so a good time had by all for sure. If you don't have anywhere to watch SmackDown, you want to join me tonight, I'll be on in about an hour and a half. We will watch SmackDown together here on Marked by Wrestling. And I'm going to be watching the Netflix stream of it, so I'm hopeful to get some of that, get less commercials. I can tell you guys maybe some of the promos that are going on in between segments that we find out about sometimes. So I'm going to see if I can make that work so I can give more to report for you. And also going to be sharing a few tidbits and pieces of trivia regarding King of the Ring, since we're in King of the Ring season. So anyway, I hope you could see you guys soon, and have a great afternoon. See you in about 90 minutes. Thanks for joining Marked by Wrestling, and as always, don't forget to be a mark, because it just means believing, and believing makes wrestling better. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.